James Gunn will go straight to heaven if he ropes in Matt Damon for this role in the new and improved DCU, hailing from Batman mythos. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Oscar winner Matt Damon, now 54, has given the industry some of the most memorable hits of recent decades. The Cambridge native has shown off an exemplary range of acting with his roles in movies such as Good Will Hunting, Interstellar, and the Bourne franchise. While he has undoubtedly had a Hollywood career better than most, there is one area that he has yet to foray into: the superhero genre. This rings even more severe when considering the fact that Damon, as a kid, always wanted to play a superhero. The actor even sacrificed an ankle for his dream, and while it may be too late to portray a Marvel or DC superhero, another interesting opportunity may as well present itself in the near future. Damon may be the perfect candidate for a compelling Batman villain in the form of Thomas Elliot, aka Hush. Growing up in Cambridge, Massachusetts, Matt Damon's superhero aspirations were clear from an early age. He fondly recalls donning makeshift capes, often fashioned from towels, to embody characters like Superman and Shazam. A childhood mishap, where he broke his ankle attempting to fly, cemented his admiration for superheroes but also hinted at his deep focus on imitation, a skill that has defined his acting career. Speaking to The Guardian, he once revealed, "That was how I broke my ankle. When I was 3, I climbed to the top of the jungle gym in my Shazam cape and I shouted Shazam. And I tried to fly and I fell." And while his ankle breaking may be down to his love for superheroes, even in the pain, he was still thinking like an actor. Seeing his father run across the field to his aid like an athlete, imitating his dad was what came next. "I remember afterwards, when I healed, months later, trying to jog like him. So I would jog pumping my fists to the ground. I was trying to ape the movement, but I wasn't quite pulling it off." Needless to say, Damon had his fair share of childhood dreams, and it might just be James Gunn who ends up fulfilling it. Well, almost. Hush, created by Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee, made his first comic appearance in Batman No. 609, 2003. Born Thomas Elliot, Hush was a childhood friend of Bruce Wayne who harbored deep-seated jealousy. Elliot's hatred stems from his resentment of Wayne's inherited fortune and the tragic death of Bruce's parents, a loss that contrasts sharply with Elliot's failed attempt to kill his own parents for financial gain. The character's complexity and dark psychology make him one of Batman's most chilling adversaries. He doesn't rely solely on brute force. Instead, his wealth, surgical skills, and manipulative genius enable him to orchestrate elaborate plans to dismantle Bruce Wayne's life. This cerebral yet menacing villain is a role perfectly tailored to Damon's strengths as an actor. Hush has a history of teaming up with villains such as the Riddler and Poison Ivy, two characters who may as well be a part of the DCU going forward. Regardless, the mere idea of Damon masquerading with his face wrapped up in bandages, and the grotesque imagery and storylines attached to the character, means that the industry might not have a better actor for this role than Damon. Regardless, this remains a mere idea, and the DCU currently does not even have clarity on who the franchise's Batman will be. While Robert Pattinson is only part of the Elseworlds cast as the DCU's at least for the time being, Damon may have to wait for his chance, or a better fit for James Gunn's reboot. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. James Gunn's DCU is officially underway, and it is high time a few casting choices are made for some key characters in the universe. The filmmaker and co-chief of DC Studios has maintained that no green light will be given for a project unless it has a solid script and seems to be giving time to set up solo films. However, all of them need to lead up to a huge villain. Josh Brolin, who played Thanos in the MCU, recently shared a fan art of himself in the design of Darkseid. This fueled the rumors that Brolin was still in talks with Gunn after he refused the offer to play Hal Jordan aka Green Lantern in the DCU. While casting Brolin as Darkseid, who is basically DC's Thanos, is not a good choice, there are other actors who fit the bill. The Spanish actor Javier Bardem definitely has the voice for Darkseid. The actor's thick, accented voice is menacing and can be grave when necessary. Bardem is an incredible actor who has played intense roles in films like No Country for Old Men, for which he earned the Oscar for Best Actor in a Supporting Role. He has been nominated 3 more times. In the film, he played Anton Chigurh, a hitman without remorse or conscience who is ready to kill any obstacle that comes his way. He is also twisted in a way that sometimes he just leaves it up to pure chance. Bardem nailed the menacing aspect of his psychopathy, and that is something he can tap into with Darkseid. The actor has featured in a number of blockbusters in the past few years, with his most noted role being Stilgar in the Dune films. While Josh Brolin circles around the role of Darkseid via CBR, James Gunn really ought to pick his Dune co-star instead. John Goodman may not look the part, but he certainly can voice Darkseid. The actor is best known as the voice behind Sully, the turquoise hairy monster in Pixar's Monsters, Incorporated. He has also performed on screen in various acclaimed films such as The Big Lebowski, Argo, Atomic Blonde, Barton Fink, Trumbo, and more. Goodman's USP is again his voice. The actor's drawl is iconic, and its booming quality would suit Darkseid very well. The actor has also voiced the Transformer Hound in Transformers: Age of Extinction and The Last Knight. He would be a welcome addition to James Gunn's DCU, especially as the voice behind Darkseid. Who better to play the agent of chaos and death than the former Hellboy himself? Ron Perlman is a man among dudes and exudes coolness whenever he pops up on screen. His screen presence is one of the biggest reasons why Guillermo del Toro's Hellboy films were such a hit, and he could bring in that same menacing quality to the DCU with Darkseid. Apart from the Hellboy films, he has also worked in Blade 2, Pacific Rim, Alien Resurrection, and Conan the Barbarian. He too has voiced a Transformer in Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Perlman has superhero experience and has the tenacity to embody Darkseid both physically, practical effects or mocap, and with his voice. The Irish actor may be ready to find and kill anyone in his way in the Taken series, and that is the exact kind of energy that the DCU would need with Darkseid. Skilled, menacing, and with royalty, Liam Neeson oozes a sophistication that fits the stature of the new god. Neeson's incredible voice is also a huge plus for the character. The actor has already played a DC villain, portraying Ra's al Ghul in Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight trilogy. Neeson has the action film experience to pull off the physicality of Darkseid either through motion capture or by other means. Enough time has also passed since The Dark Knight Rises for him to embody another DC role. Keith David is one of the most prominent supporting actors in Hollywood. He has portrayed a number of roles in many acclaimed films. His signature quality is his recognizable, deep, and booming voice, which works best for the voice of Darkseid. David has played antagonistic roles before, and he could definitely pull off the new god with style. The actor has also voiced other DC roles before. He has portrayed Tobias Whale in Catwoman, Hunted, Dog-L in DC League of Super Pets, and the
James
center in
Gunn
Justice
needs
League,
to scoop up
Timothy
Frontier.
Chalamet ASAP for his DCU, given his interest in playing one key character. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Timothy Chalamet is a pretty popular actor in Hollywood today. The actor has managed to cultivate quite the stardom around him, and James Gunn might be jumping with